What's up, everybody? Brett here, back with my YouTube channel Goodtalk Gaming, and we are playing some more Legend of Keepers. Thanks a lot for all the support for the first few episodes, guys. Y'all really seem to enjoy this series. I don't blame you, it's a pretty fun game. And we're picking up where we left off last time. I think actually this is from my other save. I wonder if we'll have different cards. You know, let's go back. I don't know how this is going to affect our relics. So yeah, this is from my original save. Let's go to Dungeon Master and confirm here. There were some pretty big differences between my my card sets and my relics. So I want you guys to have some continuity. I don't know if it's going to make us restart all over with a new deck or if we just continue going into harder and harder stuff. But now we have the option to level up our master. So slaveholder, we can go up this route. So each time a monster is defeated, grants chance that the master gains a shell. That seems pretty strong defensively. And a lot of these are just buffs to the master to make sure that if enemies get to him, he's a lot stronger. But some of these are buffs to monsters and traps. I kind of like this one. When a hero is killed by a monster, grants 10, 15, 20% chance that the group of monsters gain enraged. Didn't look like it did anything. Let's reset. Continue. It didn't look like it gave me anything. Oh well. I hope it works. So it looks like we did reset. Okay. So we're just starting from scratch, guys. No big deal. It's actually, I mean, that's the fun of the game. And let's go into our first adventure. The preparation phase. So we kind of know the deal. Go with the circular saw first, just because we don't know if we're going to have a very good morale focused monster group. I'd rather have the monsters first sometimes. Yeah, and actually this would have been pretty okay. Who does physical damage? Yeah, he's got reduction in armor. He can't go there. She'll like one-shot him. That's a bad move. Hit him in the front. And this guy only hits the back as well. That'll work. Little bit of thought going into that. We'll use poison darts. We're using a lot of the same traps we used last time. I want to try some different strategies though, if at all possible. Yeah, you just got to be careful about who you put where. Put him in the back with his armor. Put him in the front with his armor. Alright, let's roll. Alright, so we're going to stack that bleed and do some damage. Remember, this guy recovers morale, so morale is not really the way to go. He's going to give everyone enraged. He's got armor, 40 armor, so we're going to stick with the poison dagger. Do that damage and add more dots. And we put him in the back simply because he has 15% armor and 60 life, so I knew that would be enough to keep them alive, even with the enrage. Do a little bit of AoE damage. They have no means of healing. And yeah, 2 shots there, and dead. And she was able to dodge that first trap. It's important to remember that she can do that. And down he goes. Yeah, 91 damage, Jesus. And we're going to go for the Burning Whip. Pretty resistant to fire, but Burning Whip plus this Poison Dart and all these other dots. This dude should be dead. Which makes this fight much more trivial. Spectral Wave will take out the Scout. Poison Arrow in the back. We actually want him to go first and die. That way, man. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Just use Scream of Terror. If he would have died first, if his speed was higher, then we could have physically attacked this dude and he'd be dead already. But there we go. Pretty easy first dungeon. And we knocked it out. And now we get a chance for a flying dagger. This looks to be kind of identical to the poison trap, except it applies bleed. I'm assuming it only works, yeah, it says on the front. So only the first target gets bled. Versus gold. I'm going to take the gold. Maybe we try something like we take a lot of gold and we just pay for stuff. I don't really want to go to the merchant. Let's go to the engineer instead and see what we can upgrade our traps. I made good use of these two last time. I wish there was more detail as to like what exactly was upgraded. Because I can't see until I do it. I just know that these are really strong. So let's leave here. Those are my two favorite ones. And let's go ahead and plunder now. And see what our options are. So if we come here, there's a 50% chance we set a monster free. And all we gain is a little bit of gold. That's pretty terrible. A free upgraded trap with the potential for an injury or a whole bunch of gold. Let's go for an upgraded trap. Alright, so level 3 circular saw. And we injured our gargoyle here. See what it says. Your employees have savagely plundered an engineering facility. They have even brought a researcher back who has been spared in exchange for a trap upgrade. During the plunder, Manath was hurt and will need to rest for 3 weeks. That's fine. One guy out for 3 weeks is really not much. And a business trip is like a long-term investment. So we give up this harpy and we'll get 75 gold and a artifact in 12 weeks. Let's do that. And let's head into the adventure. Now to make that really worth it... Oh, he's got a weakness to air. To make that really worth it, let's just put him down. We've only got 3 options. He's actually strong versus air. Fire damage. Huh. Does air damage. Okay, this is probably fine. Ooh, we get our worst traps. Use Rallying Horn so we can get some Enrage going. Super weak versus fire. But we don't have much choice. Circular saw, okay. So our party's gonna get shuffled, which is awful. Probably should have completely put them in different spots. Just to try and get lucky and have ourselves put in a good spot. Oh, that hurt. Almost got the fire mage, though. That's crazy. Stack some bleed, so she's probably going to turn that bleed into something else. And wow, just like that. Fire mage is out of here. Yeah, so she turned it into a shell. Wow. Okay, he's got good resistances versus, I think that's air. Yeah, 35%. But to take him out in the first room, that's awesome for us. We'll hit their morale even more. And enrage ourselves, which is the most important part. So she's got armor, so we'll go for the natural poison. Even more poison. Stay alive, buddy. Ice block kills him, so peace out. That hurt, but now she's gone too. Guys, we're doing awesome. This is an amazing start. Ooh, we get a chance for some items. I would love to get... Man, if you could get... it's only 10%. That's what trips me up, is You know, if our circular saw could go twice in a single, you know, space, that would be awesome. But this is 20%, and the skeletons have worked great for me. So let's go for that. I think it's just a little bit better. We've got some gold for training. I know I like to train this guy. He's a great tank, and now we also get an extra ability for him. And we don't have enough, I don't think, to train anyone else. Yeah, it sucks. Let's leave. Cross our fingers for a good event. Nice! We bet on bull racing, got a free 300. And we have the option to train more, but we're going to go to the collectors and try and get rich. We'll just accept the gold and take the hit, because we'll probably regen fairly easily. Let's go on another business trip. Skeletons gain 10% life. Sure, we'll send him. I don't know how good of an artifact that is, but if we're building some sort of, you know, skeleton synergy where we resurrect into skeletons, man, once again, this is just terrible. They have pretty low morale, though. But we're kind of running low on characters, sort of. It does physical damage and nature damage. As long as I get my saw, I guess I'm happy. Alright, keep it going. Circular saw, level 3. And the master. Man, if you take a second to look in the backgrounds, there's some cool stuff going on back there. She's gonna dodge that. Happy that she dodged a crummy trap instead of like the circular saw. So first round does 50% damage and then insta-kills that dude. But he's gonna come back as a skeleton. Come back. Nice! Those are pretty low odds. Those are very low odds. Okay, we'll lower their speed. So if we don't kill this guy, he'll just be, you know, super healed by the herbalist. Probably. Oh, we got another skeleton. Damn, the odds on that were pretty low. Burning Whip. I think it's just way better than everything else. He might die just from the burn. Got 7 HP. Yeah, he's super dead. So let's Nightmare. Sure, let's poison her. It's more about the poison. She has good nature resistance as an herbalist. Let's stack some bleed as well. And she's giving us some passive healing. 10% heals. Go for the sharp horns. She's got 20% armor, which is not nothing. Should probably be using the volleys. I think the poison would go a long way towards bursting down the scout. Yeah, we'll hit her here. It makes us vulnerable, but if she dies before she gets a chance to do anything with that, we're just fine. And now this lady, she only has minus 35% armor, so she's going to take a ton from the physical damage. And she's dead. Without ever making it to our big trap. Alright, we've got a lot invested in skeletons right now. Let's go for him. He did good for us too in our last run. I think we'll hit up the trainer. Let's up his power. That'll give him his next attack. I kind of like upgrading this dude too. I've had great success whenever I've upgraded the big guys. So it's tempting to do that every time. Let's get the orc up. And then him too. Okay. Now let's go to workout. We've got 2 workouts in a row. All we have is... Oh, I don't even have the gold. Oh, man, that's what I get for spending all the gold. Now I don't want to go here. Let's go to an event. Can't do anything. Gotta have gold. And I see a doctor coming up next. That'll give us some extra life. Alright, circular saw right off the bat. He's gonna dodge it, though. He's got armor. That's good. So does this dude, though. You know what? He's... Yeah. We've also got to consider the fire mage. Does air damage. He's weak against air. He's strong against it, though. I think that's good. Poison dart in the front. I'd love to know what you guys think. You know, this game has a lot of different roads that you can take. And I'm curious if you would make a lot of the same decisions that I would. I'm not just trying to win, you know, I want to do cool stuff. This is unfortunate because the skeleton gets his passive that everyone behind him takes 25% less damage, and if he's in the front, then we're not getting that, obviously. At least there's no heal here. And he still has a lot of armor, so she's not going to do a ton of damage to him. And she just converted, I think it was the poison, into resistances. If he lives to do another one of those stabs, this is over. Wow, this battle's over. Super over. Yeah, getting these skeletons, we've been really lucky about this. It doesn't feel like whatever it's supposed to be, 20%. To finish this group on the first roll. Oh man, we had a lot of success with Peg. It's like a play on pig. The dude is super tanky. We almost don't need the doctor, but we don't have any gold to go to the engineer anyway. Let's just get the free HP. 60 life. Cool. And let's go to plunder. Alright, what do we have? Set a monster free, but potentially gain gold. That's way worse. Find an artifact, but at 100% risk of death. Alright, just a free bit of gold for us. Hope for some gold here. Another one of these dudes? Sure. That's a pretty cheap price for a monster, I think. We'll go into a workout one more time and hope to get something we can actually spend. Alright, so we can get armor and power for the master, which is awesome. And let's do this veteran level. On the one hand, it feels cool to be able to get, you know, buffs for the master, but at the same time, we're not like using them, you know? So fire damage is an area. This is going to be physical in the front. He attacks air in the front. Yeah, he's in his best possible spot. And sure, we'll just put some poison in the back. Confirm. Get that circular saw right after the poison dart. That'll work. Keeping the number of items, traps, and monsters, all that type of stuff low. Makes our compositions really predictable, is what I'm trying to say. The one thing I forgot to consider in the first room is that the flame mage is going to shuffle us around. The magician. Yeah, so positions won't quite mean as much. Spread that poison. That hurt. This is our unleveled guy. Gave himself extra speed and then wrecked us with it. Oh, nice. We got a skeleton back. Who's going to take that hit for us? Maybe we'll get another volley here. Come on, buddy. One more attack. Alright. Doing that permanent damage without the healing. Excellent. Almost dead already, but let's just use the Burning Whip. That makes the next group of monsters so much more likely to take them out without them getting to the master. We know he has armor, so we'll use the poison stuff. And impalement. It's more for the guy behind him. Barbarian's thick, got a thick neck. Like Hang Hill. Let's go for the stun. It's a 50% chance. We're about to get blasted with more fire. And we survive. And that should be it. Down they go. The master hasn't even had to step onto the battlefield yet. That's crazy. So we can give him even more power. And I don't actually know what these numbers like translate into, or we'll just take the gold. Let's do an event. Alright, just gonna give us some cash for eating humans. That's horrific. We can pay for someone to go to a course, and then they'll come back super leveled, or we can just go and train. And I think we'll train. Let's kind of spread the wealth a little bit. This dude becomes much better as he levels. His HP goes up pretty high. Kind of expensive too. Be nice to also boost the power of some of our skeleton guys. Sure. We get an extra attack there. Train this dude too. I think that's probably all we'll be able to train. Maybe we have like a skeleton synergy going. Oh wow, this guy's our strongest one. But he'll come back. Masters have a 20% chance to start each fight with a random bonus. This is a really good one. So I guess it's worth it. So we can't use our strongest guy for a while. Big orc boy. We're gonna have to try and win without him. So once again, gonna shuffle us. Super annoying. So maybe we shouldn't even use him. And our positioning doesn't matter at all. So a level 2 barbarian. Oh, they also have a ninja now. Here. Get him in the back. That should be a pretty strong group. They won't be able to move us around at that point. They only get to do it once. This group is probably screwed, though. Unless we get some serious skeleton summoning. So the ninja gets to do his whole, like, hurt one person for 50% of their HP deal. And he gets to pump everyone with enrage. This is one of those groups that would probably be really easy to break them with morale. Yeah, we were never expecting that to work. Intimidation applies terrified, but we don't have the synergy for it. Then this group is just going to try to beat them on like raw strength. expecting him to be dead. Wow, stayed alive. Alright, impalement. The ninja's really weak to physical damage. He should be dead to his particular wounds. But we couldn't target anyone else. Can I get a skeleton? No. Alright. This is going to be the first time our master has to fight. He'll one-shot the ninja. The ninja will probably be faster than me, and it is. And this isn't any damage that we can't heal. Did he get to go twice in a row before me? That's crazy. Okay, now we get to upgrade one of our attacks. We're probably just going to stick with the whiplash. That's a pretty big increase. Let's plunder. Find an artifact. Risk of death. Do this. If we get an artifact, we'd be happy. And we do. Gold gain increased by 20%. But our employee is injured. Doesn't matter. It's only for a little while. Do another event. It's high time to go through the stock room. During the cleaning, one of your employees found this strange object. Awesome. So that'll stack. And now our skeletons have 20% extra life, which is huge. I don't even remember what the seminar does. Oh, yeah. This is going to give us like a perma buff. So the Monstrous Resources Manager feels that your employees are at the end of their rope. As such, she is suggesting you different activities to stimulate them. Damaging attacks apply burn. 2. Our resistances are increased. The only one we have are the damage and morale dealt increased by 30%. Yeah, this is the only one we can get, and we're going to get it because it's incredibly powerful. So now for the next 52 weeks, we're good to go. But guys, after this event, we're going to call it, and then we're going to split this up into 2 parts. Oh man, they hurt us. An employee has spilled a burning hot drink on you in front of the Blood Fey machine. Fuck my life. 60 damage taken. Alright, y'all. That's it. We're about to go into this champion level dungeon. I'll see you in the next one tomorrow. And, yeah, take care, y'all.